right now, it's Pale Horse going up against MOCKIT, a best of 5 to decide who's moving on in the World Championship and who's going to be the second team knocked out. With the commentary is Wave Punk and Quinn Lobdell. Take it away, guys.
Well, in case you're just now joining us, we are on massive upset alert here at the RLCS Season 4 World Championships. Chiefs just knocked out NRG, and now Pale Horse is going to try and do it to MOCKIT as well. And my question is, Yummy, Yummy, I just called you Yummy. This is Quinn here with me. Did Yummy make a mistake by predicting NRG to win, or did he help them? And if he helped them, then why would he predict Pale Horse here? Like, did he just curse Pale Horse now?
He's full of it. Yummy doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's see what Chiefs can do, or not Chiefs, excuse me, Pale Horse can do here. I have a lot of confidence in them because we heard from Chiefs themselves. We just saw them upset NRG, and they mentioned so many times saying that all the other Oceania teams have really stepped it up a notch. They've had to work so hard for all of their wins this season, and that just speaks to the quality that's going to be on this Pale Horse team.
Well, and you heard Pashy talking about he missed last season, so it meant a lot for him to be here again. Freaky's never been here before, and it means a lot for him. And the Pale Horse guys, when you talking about, how are you feeling about LAN? They're like, oh, we're just having fun. We're just having a great time. You see them smack talking each other, supporting the other team from their region. They have the perfect mentality coming into this for LAN rookies, and that could be a huge benefit to them as we move forward in this match. A best of 5. We move forward with MOCKIT eSports in the blue, Pale Horse in the orange, and they've already scored.
Just like that, we mentioned it before. They need to come out aggressive, and Gibbs said it before. If MOCKIT just sit and play defensively and give this space to Pale Horse, they're going to take it, and they'll convert that into goals.
At the end of the regular season, MOCKIT had the most explosive offense in the entire world, and they need that again today. It was lacking yesterday. It's time to get into gear if they want to play some Rocket League. Right now, they're going to have to use it. They're down already by 1 in the first minute of game number 1.
Absolutely. This is going to be the Kia Showdown versus Fairy Peak. Kia yesterday not having the most fantastic performance, a lot of errors coming from him. You could tell the nerves were affecting him. And Fairy Peak came in as that clutch player for MOCKIT. It's going to be interesting to see how these two players perform for their respective teams.
There is interest. They're going to be able to get there so close. Kia puts it off the post. They had a breakaway.
Great pass.
Nails out MOCKIT, but now down the other end of the field. Here comes Pashy. It's off to the side. Doesn't have the accuracy he's used to having here. We need to kind of tighten that up if he wants to be able to tie up this game. He has Fairy Peak. Shot towards net. Oh, right down and makes the own goal happen. Tie game.
Fairy Peak with a wonderful touch. You see him pass to Freaky. Freaky immediately passed it right back to 1-2. And then the triple touch off the wall. CJ had no idea that that was even a plausible scenario there. Fairy Peak evening up the game.
You tie it up here just as we get out of the first minute. Very neutral kickoff. We kind of reset here. We've both gotten our goals in. Both gotten a bit of nerves out. Now we're pulled off to play some Rocket League. Pashy over the top of 1. CJ airborne, and he'll look to find Cammy. Peak will take it from both of them and put it to the Pale Horse corner. Pashy's in midfield. MOCKIT corner, Cammy airborne. Gets a pass, Pashy, Fairy Peak up. Ball is right back down in the box. Kia puts it behind, finds the corner. 3 goals here in the first minute and a half.
And CJ here with a wonderful touch here. Common pushing it down. And CJ bouncing that ball onto the ground here. And Kia coming and following up with his teammate. Freaky unable to slow himself down. Kia with great placement there to put it behind the defender.
Now 3:30 left to go. Pale Horse with the lead. Cammy through the air off kickoff. Go backboard. Here over the top of 2 players. A breakaway. Is this going all the way through? It doesn't. I think this actually was going to come out, and the rotating back defender might have owned goal.
I think you're right here. Kia with that 50-50 against Fairy Peak and just popped out straight to Pashy. We're going to see Kami. Oh, no, it looked like that one may have been going in either way.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything Pale Horse could have done about that goal.
Well, getting the long shot, the breakaway. We saw Pale Horse nearly score on the breakaway earlier in this match, and now MOCKIT's able to find it and tie up the game. Pale Horse gonna have to find another goal to be able to get the win here in game 1. Cammy pass Pashy, Freak over the top of 1. Now Pashy up in a cherry pick, he'll try to move it into the box. Across the field. Dropping this down, comes the wall. Pashy now up, he's looking for goalies. Fairy Peak looking.
Great pass.
Freaky's not quite able to get it through on the 50-50, and now back on offense is Pale Horse.
Well, we saw Kami there looking for that pass towards the center field. They're going for a lot of infield passing, but I guess the rotation positioning here for Pale Horse may not be totally on point. The synergy there, not completely perfect.
Freaky over the top of so many defenders, and MOCKIT's got the lead.
Again, just a big defensive error here from Kami, just positioned a little bit too far forward, not recognizing the capabilities here of Freaky. Just bounce that ball off the wall and over him.
Was that through? And right here around halftime, got MOCKIT with the 1-goal lead. Pale Horse will look to tie it back up. What has been a very high-scoring game relative to the entire tournament. We've had 1-goal games and 2-goal games mostly. Right now, 5 goals already in the first half of game number 1.
Absolutely. Land performances can really encourage defensive play here, as no team wants to be the one to make the error there up on the stage. Such a high-pressure situation, but both teams here playing much better than we saw yesterday. So much better communication here coming from MOCKIT and as well from Pale Horse.
Very Pete trying to connect with Freaky. Freaky, who had a decently quiet day yesterday, already showing up in better form, taking meaningful touches in his team's offensive rotations. Everybody looking to set up Pashy right now, who is the massive scorer on their team during league play. Pashy now up in the 1 roll. CJ drops it down. Freaky moves up and puts it into the corner. Bounces back, and a touch from CJ will cross the field. Very Peak. Now Freaky now towards the corner. Bench downfield. Pashy will pick it up in his own back half. Past CJ and out past Kia. Cammy airborne as Freaky tries to move up. Play it back down to Very Peak. We'll be able to move this down. A nice touch by Pashy towards the post. Very Peak in to finish it off, and it's a 2-goal lead now for MOCKIT.
A great pass there here coming from Pashy. 9 we see Very Peak just bounce that ball forward, and Pashy with the backflip there. He completely removes CJ from the play, deleting that goalie here and opening up that goal for Very Peak.
1:13 left to go, now up by 2. MOCKIT feel good about that lead. See if they can hold on to it. Pashy, he's not going to hold on. He's going to extend it. Look at the pace at which he gets to this ball.
And you can just see confidence oozing here from MOCKIT. They've tried so hard to calm their play down, play a lot slower and a lot more organized, and you can see it's paying off dividends.
1:08 to go here, and now down by 3. Pale Horse, who had a nice start, got that first goal in, but struggled after goal number 2. Pinch off the wall towards the corner. Yep. CJ now trying to challenge. Halfway into his own territory, piled up on the side with Kia. Moves up to midfield. He's got ball control, a bit of space to work with. Very big shot towards net, but Pashy puts it high. He's the clear for Freaky to come through, but Cammy's got other ideas. He's got it back in the box. CJ to try and give it to Kia. Does not make contact. The ball will still be in deep in the blue territory. Right now, no meaningful shots coming through from Pale Horse with the final 30 seconds down by 3. Looking like game 1's going to be going to MOCKIT.
Absolutely, MOCKIT really controlling this ball, keeping the ball tight and between teammates in their own half, and it forces Pale Horse to come all the way out of their own half and put a lot of pressure, but they're not committing enough players to shadowing the ball.
Pashy over the top of 2. Put it into the bag, and just the nice lofty touches from MOCKIT will secure this game. And I felt like, when it comes to the offense, we're seeing Pale Horse be able to push it up, be able to push shots on, and force MOCKIT to have a strong back line, not allowing them to create, midfield, up front defense. They're just doing it in the back. Pashy put one more in here. No, we'll touch down, and MOCKIT will get game number 1 cleanly here. But Pale Horse, the area that they seem to be struggling with is with their midfield defense and their backline defense. Just in general, they've been out of position. They're giving some free shots here to MOCKIT, who is generally beating them to the ball, it feels like.
Absolutely, you said it perfectly, beating them to the ball. It seemed like Pale Horse came out so aggressive in those first 2 minutes, and those are the first 2 minutes we saw them take both of their goals. After that, going completely quiet, and it was just playing right into MOCKIT's hand, baiting them out of their own half, but not enough of a commitment from Pale Horse to put enough pressure to be able to win that ball back in the midfield. And it just shows MOCKIT, the 5 goals here. We see 8 shots. They were putting on so much pressure, and with a few saves there, just showed them controlling the pace of the game.
Yeah, Very Peak participating in 4 of those 5 goals, getting 2 goals and 2 assists. And then every other player on the team has at least a goal and an assist. 8 shots for MOCKIT, 10 from Pale Horse. They outshot MOCKIT here, but the defense held up from MOCKIT, and just more meaningful touches is going to give them the win. And you said the first minute was great for Pale Horse. We were going to go back and forth, and then MOCKIT able to run away with it. What does Pale Horse need to do to replicate that first minute here in game number 2?
It's akin to the Chiefs against G2. You just need to play a little bit more aggressive. Don't give all that space to MOCKIT. Give set it on the desk. That's the game that they want to play. They love to counterattack. They love that defensive play. And if Pale Horse just don't commit enough players, then really they're just wasting their teammates. They're not having enough players defensively to help them, and neither offensively to win the ball back.
Game number 2 underway. Pale Horse looking to tie it back up. Drop in game number 1. So they can follow in Chiefs' footsteps. Honestly, this is a hard, anytime you have an upset as big as Chiefs over NRG, the next match is just like, the playing team's gonna be like, really, we gotta follow that? That was such a crazy series. How are we possibly gonna live up to it? Pale Horse already making it competitive. They were able to take a win here over MOCKIT. We'd have a ball game. Contested 2 players up. CJ misses, and the back line freaky shot just goes straight in. MOCKIT scores.
You said it. CJ missing right here is gonna hurt Pale Horse because they expected, they had the trust in his teammate, and it wasn't enough. They're off the crossbar in doubt.
Yeah.
Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, the crossbar definitely helping it out. That back line was flying in. A difficult angle to read, and now MOCKIT with a lead. They will continue this scoring streak they've got going. Demolition on CJ. Gets the contact on it, it goes all the way to the blue. He'll buy himself time to respawn. Now onto the blue corner, Freaky with the lock. Cammy trying to get there, but not in time. Freaky now airborne again, over the top of the defender. Pashy up to drop it back down.
Oh, what a shot!
And he puts it through 2-0, MOCKIT.
The placement here, catching off the Pale Horse defender. You can tell Kia just waiting. He recognizes the backboard play here, and he even spots Pashy totally facing the ball, but it was too little too late. He needs to go up a little bit faster, and Pashy putting that in that upper 90 all the way in the corner. So difficult to save here for Pale Horse.
Puts it through. 2 goals in the first minute for MOCKIT now. They're already trying to run away with game 2. Pashy over towards Freaky. Very peak at net. Goes a flip for fun. And then, sends it back to the corner. CJ will find it and send it over towards Kia, but the ball goes over his teammate's head. That gives Pashy plenty of time to move up. They give it a lot of space. Strengthening their back defensive line. Really kind of, it's not the right decision, especially when you have that much space there. Definitely go for the clears, definitely move the ball out. Take advantage of the space MOCKIT's giving you. Pashy with the pass. Shot towards net, and the read! Sends it past CJ, dunks him out of his mind.
And you know that with 2 out of these 3 MOCKIT players all having been to land before, they are so experienced here. That's a little bit fortunate there for Freaky. The flip just carrying him all the way to and through the clear to be able to take that one into the goal. Pale Horse really, the nerves affecting them. You can see just not slowing down their play, just driving out of position consistently, over-rotating, and not really maintaining possession of the ball. They need to be able to control this game a little bit more, or MOCKIT's gonna run away with this.
It's gotta be such a good morale boost for Freaky, though, who's been struggling to find the back of the net all event. To get a stylish goal like that to put his team up by 3, they've got to be feeling good right now on MOCKIT. If they were able to win game number 2 here, be on match point. Freaky shot towards net. It gets cleared by CJ just enough, but Fairypeak's got it back into the box, and Pashy to finish it off. MOCKIT, the scoring machines from the EU League play, they're lighting it up again.
Oh, CJ didn't even get a touch off it. If he just got any piece of his car on that ball, it would have been perfect. And even the flip going the wrong direction there, just the tiniest of margins, what looks like pixels on his screen, barely missing that ball. But MOCKIT, they're so experienced.
You heard, Pashy's league average was like 1.2 goals a game. They're averaging 2 goals a minute right now here in game 2. See if they can keep it up. Fairypeak airborne. Shot towards Pashy. He will intercept, try to look for CJ. Shot towards net. Again, cleared by Freaky. Pashy with the follow. 50-50 goes in his favor over the top of 2. It's just CJ in the back. Freaky comes up, puts it through. 2:39, approaching halftime. 5-0 MOCKIT eSports.
And at this point in the game, we need to see Pale Horse start to consider what's going wrong. They need to think about a change in strategy, because right now they're unable to adapt to MOCKIT, and MOCKIT is really running away with this series, controlling the play, utilizing Fairypeak on that Batmobile for hard clears and great ball control.
Well, this seems like just a simple pace game. They're being beaten the ball over and over again. MOCKIT has so much more time to think about what they're doing, so their touches are more meaningful.
Absolutely, you heard Jake say before. Europe and NA are so much faster than he really ever expected. OCE was not giving them enough credit, and you can almost see that here a little bit. Pale Horse, a team known for their speed, unable to get any control of this game.
He passed. Defender from Pale Horse. CJ in the corner to try and make contact, but Patchy just takes it away from him. At this point, just running the clock down. Name of the game for MOCKIT.
Oh, great pass. CJ, can you put this in?
One, CJ doesn't make contact. Cammy trying to keep this offense going here. A goal would do a lot for Pale Horse, but the shot is wide for Cammy. Keep yourself from being shut out. Just get some momentum back on your side. Take it away from MOCKIT. A nice shot from Cammy again, but shut the door. It's Freaky. Sends it away.
And in this last 2 minutes, we've seen already a couple good ideas here from Pale Horse. Execution, unfortunately, not perfect. Oh!
Over the top, it's just a bit high in the net. The offense starting to build a little bit more, but some of this space just honestly given by MOCKIT, who aren't trying to push out as much. They don't want to throw this lead. Fashion breaking mind game, need to pass Cammy, who has the opportunity to zone out some defenders, leaves it open for CJ, but doesn't quite get it done. Freaky's able to block it once more. 1:12 left to go, and the lead strongly in MOCKIT's favor.
Absolutely, MOCKIT doing such a good job controlling the boost game and keeping this ball all so tight between the players. This infield passing coming up so well, and MOCKIT is just playing the best they've played since they've come out here to this RLCS Season 4 land.
An absolute stomping here in Game 2, and for Pale Horse, honestly, at this point, start thinking about Game 3, what changes you need to make, because Game 2 is over.
Absolutely, with 1 minute left, we see Freaky, 4 out of 4 goals from 6 shots. That's incredible.
Absolutely, possibly a record at this point for RLCS. Spashy out of the corner, trying to play it away. Cammy shot a bit high. The shutout continues. Again, just a goal at this point for Pale Horse. Just doing a lot for momentum, for morale. Like, hey, we can get out of this. They didn't get the last laugh there in game number 2. We were able to put it through. We got 30 seconds left to do it. But the pressure's still continuing from MOCKIT. They pile them on. Cammy airborne. Make contact, Freaky to put it away over to Pashy. The redirect downfield, going to the corner. Getting locked it high. 13 seconds left. Pale Horse eSports. Struggling to find a goal. Cammy's up and can he pop in, and he does put it through. 8 seconds left. They will not be shut out in this game.
Coming in clutch here with a great infield pass towards CJ. CJ puts it off the backboard, and we expect better backboard defense from that Pashy.
Expect them to be able to get that one away. At this point, I do not think we've ever, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. This is a way to see if we get the 7-1 scoreline here. I don't think it'll happen. We almost got the 6-2. They nearly completely broke it. I don't think we've ever actually had a Brazil on an RLCS land stage.
That definitely would have been the first time here, but I think Pale Horse are going to be happy that didn't happen. They had a struggle of a game, really. It felt like they had different play styles and you know, their rotation, just moving out of position constantly, not even just opting to just hit the brakes and wait. And you could tell they're being punished by him from MOCKIT, who kept control of the ball at every moment of that game.
Absolutely. Now MOCKIT, one more game, and they will have the clean sweep over Pale Horse, knocking them out of our second team out for the day.
Right.
We'll see if they're able to pull it off here.
And Pale Horse is such a fast team. We've seen such great glimpses from them. You know, brilliant infield passing occurring every now and then, and the pressure, when they play with that aggression that is their strength, they are so successful. It's just a matter of applying it to MOCKIT, finding out where it's going wrong. They need that pressure. They can't let Pashy and Fairy Peak control the game the way that it has been.
Absolutely. Here, Freaky actually putting in 4 goals. A monumental performance from Freaky this game. This is Fairy Peak with none. I think this might be the first game that he has not scored any of the goals for his team, as he was doing the majority of the scoring yesterday. So Pashy and Freaky really connecting here against Pale Horse. And now Pale Horse on their last life for RLCS Season 4 World Championship. They lose this game, they go home. So get your hats out if you're an OCE fan. Put on the rally caps. They need all the energy in the chat at this point, because MOCKIT is looking so strong.
Absolutely, elimination watch. This is Pale Horse's last leg. They need to make something happen here.
Pashy putting it into his own corner. CJ with the pass outwards. Cammy hanging in the back. Freaky moves up first. Now Pashy in the corner. Over the top of CJ's. Clean play. Clean play from MOCKIT as Fairy Peak will pick up the pass and put it in.
Freaky passing this ball to Pashy. Pashy opts to slow the ball down, and CJ completely fooled by it. There's nothing he can do. Fairy Peak positioning that Batmobile shoots so ridiculously hard here, and you see Fairy Peak and Pashy throughout this entire series. Their infield passing has been fantastic.
Masterful teamwork from MOCKIT as they get the first goal, possibly the only goal they need to move on here in the lower bracket. Pick up, this one drops back down. Cammy, right down Freaky. Move it up and Pashy misses. Here with an opportunity. Now, on the wall looking for Pashy. Pass towards net, and it just goes through on the fake from Pashy, drawing him up and pulling him down. 2-0, MOCKIT eSports.
Yeah, Fairy Peak doing a really good job here, just putting this shot up on net. And it looks like CJ was trying to go for the block there from Pashy, but Pashy, recognizing that ball's going in on target, doesn't need to make a touch.
An interesting fact about MOCKIT eSports, Season 1, they dropped to the lower bracket on day 1 and were eliminated immediately. Other than that, MOCKIT has made the upper bracket run every season into the finals.
I think I remember that one.
So this, if they were to win this would be the first win for a MOCKIT eSports team in a lower bracket.
And not to mention, MOCKIT actually, this has been a consistent occurrence. Almost every land they attend, not really starting out hot.
Oh! They get this one through. Cammy trying to finish it off, but Freaky gets the defense. CJ in a great setup there for Pale Horse. Down by 2. Really need to find this goal. You do not want to be down by 3 against MOCKIT, but Freaky's going to try and put it through. He does just that. 3-0 MOCKIT eSports.
A missed rotation from Pale Horse here is going to bite them. We see CJ put this one off the backboard, and Freaky's ready for it. We see 3 members of MOCKIT lurking in the midfield, expecting that backboard play to happen. They are reading Pale Horse like a book.
Pale Horse down by 2 games. And now by 4 goals, the kickoff from Fairy Peak, so effective as MOCKIT is in complete control of this match.
4 goals in a minute and 15 seconds. This is incredible here from MOCKIT. But like, there's 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. This isn't over for Pale Horse. They have plenty of a time to implement some adaptations. It's going to be up to them to see if it can happen.
Yeah, the thing about getting out to a lead like this early on is that you've given the other team so much time to figure out what they need to change and then to implement it. If this was 4-0, they were scoring that 4th goal in like the first, and with 1 minute left, it'd be a very different story. But right now, plenty of time, not even close to halftime. They really do have to make their adjustments, start winning their touches, and honestly, to some degree, it feels like Pale Horse is just simply outclassed right now, as even when they have open shots and open nets like that from Kia, it goes high, and now Fairy Peak straight back down the field has another opportunity to score.
There's been a few opportunities where they haven't just trusted themselves to put a shot on net. The net has been wide open, left by MOCKIT a few times.
Oh, the drop! Cammy's shot doesn't go in, and Fairy Peak gets the clear. Just when it looks like they're going to be having a light there, they snuff it out. It's still 4-0, still looking for that first goal here in Game 3.
Oh, and another close opportunity here from CJ, but these solo plays are not going to be enough. They're going to need to utilize their teammates if they want to take this win over MOCKIT.
And I like seeing them going for the solo plays. They've been going for most of the team plays, but again, they're the pass from Kia to CJ not connecting. Got to try something different at this point, so props to them for going for the other effort there, but 3 players in the corner. They're starting to ball chase a little bit. I know they're starting to feel that panic.
Right, the nerves here on stage, it is so intimidating, especially playing against a powerhouse like MOCKIT.
MOCKIT doing an excellent job just controlling the pitch. Actually over the top of 2. Set it up, Freaky goes airborne immediately. Doesn't connect on the pass. But the threat was right there. CJ looking for the dribble plays, Pashy takes it away from him. He puts it in the middle and Cammy with a shot towards net. Freaky with the save up high. Bounce it off the ceiling and back out to midfield. 2 minutes remaining. Inching closer and closer to that victory is MOCKIT right now. Down by 4 with the task of reverse sweeping if they want to get the win. Pale Horse eSports in dire straits right now.
Yeah, we've seen a couple good ideas, but they just can't seem to control the ball or go where they're. The nerves really getting to them.
Yeah, he gets bumped into the corner. Airborne onto the wall. Fairy Peak coming off, putting it into the midfield. Past Cammy and Freaky now over the top of CJ. It's just Kia in the back, and he gets demolished. Pashy shot's a bit high, but at this point, the pressure is enough. MOCKIT's doing the damage. getting in the heads of Pale Horse eSports. A shot in front of the net, but cleared again as Pashy sends it away. CJ to try and drop it to his teammate Cammy to put it in the box to create more shooting opportunities, but it's just not there. The wall, the impenetrable defense of MOCKIT is holding on as Cammy tries once more. Kia again trying to make contact, but it's just not there as the final minute hits. MOCKIT in absolute dominating control.
Right, but these are the best opportunities we've seen from Pale Horse all series long, and it's coming from their desperation, really trying to eke out any goal possible, taking every risk they can, and it's seeming to work out for them.
Very Peak just going for the slow dribble, burning time off the clock, and almost getting the 5th goal. He will clear it away. Freaky now down the field, nobody in back on the defense. Very Peak will put this one through, the nail in the coffin for Pale Horse, as MOCKIT is going to sweep him.
Absolutely, and this is just another excellent shot coming from Freaky. I don't know what he had for breakfast, but that top corner, it's all he seems to hit.
He's hitting it quite a bit. It's got to be a good morale booster for MOCKIT as they're going to be moving forward. They had a lackluster performance yesterday, especially Freaky struggling to find the goals. This has to be make him feel good moving forward with this tournament, because right now they can't afford any losses. A single loss in a series and they go home. That's how the lower bracket works. And a goal here for Pale Horse. They'll put it through. They will not be swept. And that is something they can take home with them here. With 18 seconds left, that might be all they're taking home.
Yeah, great shot here from CJ. It was just good capitalization, and that's that pressure we would have liked to see a little bit earlier. It's just too little, too late. It's going to be 18 seconds to score 4 more goals. I haven't seen it happen yet, but never say never. Right,
yeah, the 4 goal comebacks only happened one time in RLCS history, and this would be a 5 goal comeback if they were to be able to pull it off. But Pale Horse, what a competition they have put up here. They have to be proud of how their region has performed at this LAN. Brilliant performances from them and from everybody involved. As the clock ticks down, it will be MOCKIT eSports advancing on in the lower bracket. Well done, and GG's to Pale Horse.
Absolutely. A great series. Pale Horse has nothing to be ashamed of. It's their first time coming out and making it to an RLCS LAN, and that is no small feat. Congratulations, though, to MOCKIT eSports, showing their dominance, and really, about time, they've had a struggle all throughout this LAN, and it's starting to look like they're putting all the pieces of the puzzle together.
Complete control there. You heard Pashy before this event talking about how this team is the favorite team he's ever played with. He feels so comfortable with this group. And there you can just see the synergy between these guys. He didn't score any goals in that one. It was mostly Fairy Peak and Freaky, but he's got to feel good about that. He's always been the back line. He's always been an anchor. He's always been a third, a team captain. And this is the sort of way he likes to play, just pushing his teammates forward and letting them shine.
Yeah, I really like how he's utilizing Fairy Peak now. He's really just using Fairy Peak to go straight for clears. Their infield passing has been immense. We see Fairy Peak shadowing both Pashy and Freaky very closely, expecting these lateral passes to come straight out to him, and he's always ready for it. It becomes very difficult to predict for the other teams.
I wonder if the Pale Horse boys are going to walk over to Yummy and be like, yo, why didn't you predict MOCKIT to win? Like, it worked last time. You should predict it this time. It would have worked out again.
What happened, Yummy?
Yeah, come on, man. The Pale Horse there, excellent performance from them. And they have been some of the most comfortable people to talk to. Like, first day when I met them, they walked in, they're like, hey, how's it going? I'm CJ, I'm Cammy, I'm Kia. You know, and like, first-time players, usually rookies here at the LAN event, are always very quiet, very timid, because it's a new, kind of intimidating environment. But they were such nice people. They're such cool dudes to hang out with. And you'd think that they'd been here before with their attitudes.
Indeed, and CJ's walkout for me is still a 10 out of 10, the best one so far. So we'll see if any teams can beat it. But for now, CJ's got that on lock.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Pale Horse, for playing. And for now, I want to hear from the team captain from MOCKIT, Pashy. Let's go down to the stage.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I'm here with Pashy of MOCKIT eSports. Give it up for MOCKIT. Dominating performance. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna look at the screen. Yeah, I look like a midget, so I'm gonna just go ahead. Just go, no. Get down. Come on, it's a disadvantage always. Anyway, all right, listen, I'm gonna stay up here because I think it's for the best. All right. Pashy, you guys came into this, the clear favorites, and it showed in that game dominating performance from your team. How, I guess, looking forward here, you now have G2 in front of you, and similarly to your colleagues on the other side, the road doesn't get easier. So what's the game plan here?
Well, the good thing is we started to play good again, like 2 hours ago. The last 2 days, we were a disaster, basically, so I'm confident now to play G2.
I'm not gonna lie, it feels nice to look at you in the eyes. I'm just gonna go down here and just accept my fate as a short person. So, Now that you are, and you said 2 hours ago that you guys started to play good. Okay, we'll take that. Now that you have, G2 in front of you, you guys are feeling good about that matchup. What did you have to talk to the team with in order for you guys to be able to get your heads ready for this next game?
We just have to be confident, basically. Like I said, the last 3 days we didn't play that good, so we just have to play like we did in RLCS League play in the originals. Then we have a chance.
Is this redemption? Is this it? Is MOCKIT gonna finally take home the title here at RLCS?
No, we can't take the title because we just can get second. So MOCKIT always gets second, so we're gonna plan on getting second again.
Okay, I'll take it. All right, Passion, thank you so much, my man. Appreciate it. You're always awesome to talk to. Give it up for MOCKIT one more time. This giant of a man. Send it over to Axel Toss to break it down.
Thank you, Golden Boy, and what a match from MOCKIT. That's pretty much exactly what they're looking for, especially if you get knocked down in a tournament-style bracket double elimination. The best thing you can do is win, and even better thing to do is win convincingly. That's exactly what happened. Let's take a look at the mobile and high-performance replay from that matchup. Guys, MOCKIT with the sweep. They're moving on in the next round.
What more can you say? This was just all MOCKIT. It was absolute bashing. It seemed like Pale Horse was going to put up a fight in that first game. They started off strong, but then it was just all MOCKIT.
We thought that MOCKIT could be the dark horse of this competition, and that was the level of confidence that we needed to see for them to make a full run here for that second place title.
Yeah, that was a huge win for MOCKIT to show that all three players actually showed up to play today. It seemed like Fairy Peak was the only player yesterday, but all three participated in 9 of the 16 goals. So that's probably the best thing that you could have asked for. Just get everyone involved. And Pashy, he builds great teams. He said it in his interview. They wanted Freaky. They bought out his contract. And people questioned it, but never questioned Pashy when he's building teams. Freaky had a great series.
Yeah, and you said it. Last series that they played against Ghost, MOCKIT as a team in those 3 games scored only 6 goals. Yeah. You know how many of those Freaky scored? 0. Yeah. So he had 0 goals in that series, and in this series, he scored 7 all by himself. This was really his series. MOCKIT, as a whole team, just stepped up and absolutely buried Pale Horse.
Yeah, Freaky really stepped up, but as a team, they started to pass plays. They started really holding on the defense, and Pale Horse were just severely outmatched. Pale Horse came here for the experience. They came here to have fun. They wanted to follow the path of the Chiefs, where they came and got some experience and have come back and been even stronger, and hopefully we see them again.
Yeah, awesome to have Pale Horse here. They had to fight incredibly hard in that OCE region to even get a spot at this land. So I'm sure they're feeling great that they were able to make it here. Obviously, they might have hoped to do a little bit better, but I feel like everyone should really give it up for Pale Horse right now because it has been an absolute joy having them involved with the championship event. But, gentlemen, let's talk a little bit about this G2 MOCKIT matchup that we have in a couple matches from now. It's not coming up next. It's going to be the last match of the day. Now, G2 is definitely watching that series. Are they shaking in their boots a little bit? Does G2 have reasons to be a little worried here? Because MOCKIT is looking like they're on fire right now.
So it kind of depends, because MOCKIT versus Pale Horse, it didn't seem like Pale Horse was playing all that well. So I think MOCKIT, they got a little bit of a boon because of that. So I think G2 has to be like, all right, as long as we stop Fairy Peak, let's make Pashy and Freaky do it one more time against us, like the better team in their eyes. So I think that might help G2 out. But G2, they haven't played in a while, obviously. They didn't play today. So that could hurt them going into that matchup where MOCKIT now is feeling great.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the same boat, Gibbs. I just want to kind of wait and see what happens. I feel like both G2 and MOCKIT still haven't reached their peak. They can both play better as a team. Obviously, MOCKIT did get this win, but it seems like Pale Horse just started to lose their confidence in that series. So I'm still going to wait and see in this MOCKIT versus G2.
Well, as Pashy said, they hadn't been playing well the last few days. They were in scrims, they went down to pretty much everybody in scrims, and now the first sign is today. This has been the same. Northern Gaming was the exact same way last season.
All right, MOCKIT moving on to the next round. Pale Horse is out of the World Championship this weekend. We're going to continue the matches. We got 2 more to go on the day, and they are both elimination matches. Coming up next, Cloud9 is coming to the stage, and this time they're facing off against Chiefs, looking to make more history here at the Rocket League World Championship for Season 4.